As the change in Cuba policy paves a way for historic easing of American sanctions, some easing of travel restrictions will also be included. Continuing our live team coverage tonight, CBS 12's Israel Balderas is live and details what these open talks between two governments include for those visiting Cuba. Israel.
The Obama administration's new policies on Cuba normalizes what has traditionally been a tense relationship. Now, general tourism will still be banned, but it will be easier for family members to visit loved ones in Cuba.
Cuba obviously is known for its travel destination throughout the Caribbean.
Port of Palm Beach Executive Director Manny Almira was 9 years old when his family left Cuba. Since then, he's been back to Havana, and he looks forward to going back.
There's going to be an enormous draw, in my opinion, once it is in fact finalized that any Americans just can hop on a plane and go into Cuba.
It will be a while before Americans can walk on the streets of Havana, but today's announcement by the White House and Cuba's leader Raul Castro means changes in the U.S. relations with the island nation will eventually be huge for travelers.
Today, out of the airport of Miami International Airport, there's about 5 to 6 flights a day to different parts within Cuba.
And that's before full travel restrictions are lifted. Travel experts say eventually the flow of Americans into Cuba will likely increase dramatically. For now, it will be easier for family to visit, and Americans can travel for educational, religious, and trade.
As much as I don't like the government, it's time. It's time. It's time for a change.
We're back out live. Now, for those Americans who can travel to Cuba now, U.S. credit cards issued by banks will be able to work there. And you'll also be able to bring back at least $400 worth of goods to the United States, of which $100 can be used for those famous Cuban cigars. Reporting live in Riviera Beach, I'm Israel Balderas, CBS 12 News.